You guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today, guys, we are going to be looking at another Unified Minds deck. Since Unified Minds has kind of been put on the back burner since Hidden Fates came out, we still have some cards from the set to look at, like this Haxorus here, which is a really cool card. It's got the attack, powerful axe, along with grind up. It's very similar to like the team up Charizard in some ways, but it is a dragon type, so I guess it has like more support for itself because it can be used with treasure, which gives it a huge edge over Charizard. It's pretty much just like a clone Charizard team-up deck. But Haxorus is actually a pretty powerful card with the ability to grind up. Once during turn before you attack, you may discard any stadium in play. If you do, attach up to 3 of any combination of fire and metal energies from your hand to his Pokemon. And we also are going to be using metal and fires for powerful axe, doing 10 plus 4 more damage for each energy on this Pokemon. Well, basic energy anyways. And then you basically just pile up a bunch of energy on it through your ability and through Welder. And Powerful Axe can swing really hard. You need like at least 6 to 7 to 8 energies to really knock out stuff. But like, this thing gets a lot of energy on it. It's unstoppable. It shreds tag team Pokemon like no tomorrow. Which is like what this thing is. It's a tag team killer. So before we get in the video, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card and TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking to get your hands on any PTCGO codes, if you're trying to get Hidden Fates code still, if you're trying to get Unified Minds code still, get them over at Card and TCG. They also, at Card Cavern, they do have 50 pack lots. So if you're trying to just get 50 packs of Hidden Fates, 50 packs of Unified Minds straight up, you can get them over at Card Cavern TCG. You can also go to their singles website and get, in real life singles. You can also get GX box codes, all that good stuff from Card Cavern TCG's 2 sites. If you do end up picking anything from Card Cavern TCG at the checkout, use my discount code CODELDF, get yourself a lovely 5% discount on your order, and it supports the channel, helps Card Cavern TCG. It's a win-win for everybody, including you, because you get a discount. So check out Card Cavern TCG, guys, and use my discount code. So let's look at the list. So I really did want to maybe make this more budget-friendly, but to be honest, stage 2s are just kind of awkward right now. You kind of do need the setup through Jirachi and stuff like that, unfortunately. But again, this deck is pretty powerful because it can just shred tag team Pokemon. So you got Grind Up, where you can discard any stadium in play, so it can either be your stadium or your opponent's stadium, and you may attach up to 3 in any combination of fire metals from your hand to his Pokemon. And of course, fire and metal energy have some good support through stuff like Mount Coronet and also through Fiery Flint, so that's pretty good. And Big Oven, of course, too. Or sorry, Giant Hearth, Big Oven. I just call this card by its Japanese name. No, we got Giant Hearth. And we just put a bunch of energy on Powerful Axe, which if you already have the 2 metals, or the 2 energies on it, the metal and the fire, you're already going to be doing 90 damage. You do 130 for 3, 170 for 4, 210 for 5. You get the point. The damage just keeps racking up, and eventually you just knock out Picarums and stuff like that very easily. So this thing can take out tag teams. This is kind of what this deck wants to see. It doesn't want to see Giratina Malamar spell tags. It wants to see tag team decks because this thing can obliterate tag team Pokemon like no tomorrow. And to help us set up, we are going to be using Stellar Wish. The nice thing about Axew is this thing can actually not be custom catchered up. They can custom catcher Haxorus and Fraxure, but they can't custom catcher up Axew. Like, I'm pretty sure there was no Fraxure with an ability like that. Yeah, see, there's only one Fraxure. But yeah, the Axew can't get custom catchered, which is actually really powerful if you're like having a slow time setting up. We don't play an insane amount of supporters. As you can see, we got 4 Welders, 1 Lance, 3 Cynthia, 1 Brock's Grid, and we can like afford a Welder to an Axew because again, they can't custom catcher it up. So we can like Welder to the Axew, have a bunch of energy sit on it while we try to find that Rare Candy Haxorus piece to the puzzle. And Jirachis are going to help that. We are going all in with 3 of them. I got 1 Dedenne, of course, because Dedenne is just really nice to have in the deck. So that's it for the list. The only other thing is I maybe consider is like Dragonite with Fast Call for the Lance. And you can also play like a Mew, or you can play a Ditto too, because it can evolve into Fraxure. So you get kind of like a 5th Axew. So I don't know. You can be my guess. Go with what you want to do. Now we go into the items and supporters. So we got 1 Fiery Flint, of course, to find 4 fires for our ability, 2 Fire Crystal, 4 treasures, 3 Pokémon. Pretty standard stuff. Pokémon is really good if you want to go Lance into Haxorus. 4 Rare Candies to go into Haxorus. 1 Switch. This deck is extremely tight on space. It was hard to make decisions with what I want to put in this deck. Like, I'm telling you, dude, there's no custom catchers, as you can see, but there is no room for there's literally nothing I can think of to remove for custom catchers. So there's no custom catcher in the deck, and to be honest, you don't really need it. We got 2 Giant Hearths, 1 Heat Factory, 2 Mount Coronets, 1 Viridian. We are going to be playing a heavy Stadium count, of course, for Grind Up. You can play Stadium Nav in here too, because you can use Stadium Nav, of course, to get your Stadiums that way. That is an option if you want to play a couple Stadium Navs. But the Giant Hearth is in here, along with the Heat Factory and like the Mount Coronet. Mount Coronet gets you 2 metals back, and then the Viridian get you 1 energy of your choice. So it's just a nice Stadium blend. And you can also discard your opponent's stadiums and play 2. You gotta think of stuff like Wonders Lab and like Black Market, stuff like that. power plants. We got 1 Brock's Grit to get your stuff back. Since Haxorus is really attacker and Rusty Stretcher has left the format, Brock's Grit will do just fine. Because you also get energy back in the deck, which is pretty good. We are playing 3 Cynthias along with 4 Welders and 1 Lance. It's really hard to find room for any more supporters. Like, I want to play Lily, but I can't find room for Lily. I got 2 Escape Boards, 10 Fires, 4 Metal. We're going pretty heavy on the energy. Originally, I was like playing 16 energy, and then I needed room for like Jirachi. So yeah, I'm just going with 14 energy. But 14 is pretty good. You don't need that much. You really only need like 7 to 6 energy on Haxorus at once for it to really be a threat to some decks. You could play Dragon Talon too if you really wanted to. Dragon Talon would be kind of sick. It would make Haxorus do like even more, you know, extra damage if you think about it. So you could play like Giant Bomb or Dragon Talon if you really wanted to. But that's it for the Haxorus list here. Really cool deck. I think this deck is kind of fun. It's very similar to like Team Up Charizard in that sense. So let's go get to the game on PTCGO, see the deck in action, and see how good Haxorus really is. Alright guys, here we go. Getting into some games with Haxorus. I don't know how this deck will play out. Obviously, this deck is not insanely good. It just mainly wants to see tag team based decks, because this deck can pretty much just obliterate tag team Pokemon when you get a lot of energy on Haxorus for powerful Axe. But we don't really want to see like Giratina, Malamar, and Breloom and random stuff like that. It's mainly just all about seeing the beautiful little tag team decks. So we'll have to see how the deck performs for us. I am excited to play it though, because it's kind of cool to like just load up a Haxorus with a bunch of energy. Okay, we're up against a Lightning Dark deck. This could be Pikarom. He might have Absol in the deck though, which kind of scares me. Absol is a very annoying card because of the fact that it can block Jirachi's retreat with Escape Board. So that's not a good sign. We'll just have to be careful for that. Or that is a Hoopa. It's either Hoopa or a Absol. Actually, probably will be Hoopa, to be honest with you. It looks like he's playing the Judge build of the Pikarom deck, which we'll see how that plays out. Judge could be a little disruptive considering we kind of need to have decent sized hands for Haxorus's grind up, but we're playing against a tag team deck, so I'm already in a good mood. We're going to start with a double Jirachi here. Probably going to Pokécom for probably Dedenne. We're going to lose a Rare Candy, but we kind of need Dedenne. And I didn't even know I mulliganed that many times. Great. We might just get judged anyways. We're definitely in trouble, though, because my opponent's start is huge. They have a massive hand, which is never a good sign. There's a Volkner. I mean, they can't really do Dedenne because like their hand is so big. There's not much they can really discard, I guess. Well, they can go to Dedenne, but then they have to get rid of like most of the cards in their hand, and they probably have a lot of important things in there, like electro powers and other stuff like judges and custom catchers, stuff like that. So hopefully they electromagnetic radar their hand away. That'd be nice. They're gonna get a Pikarom as their aura. So if I do play Dedenne here, I am at risk getting tag bolted. So I just have to be a little careful with what I bench. They are going to get the Cocoa Prism though, which is kind of bad. They already have 2 energy in the discard pile. Again though, we'll see how we do. We just got to take out 2 tag teams, we win. We can take out the Raichu, we can take out the Pikarom, and we're good. Raichu's going to need a little more energy though to KO because 260 HP. I think we can do 250 with the 6 energy, but not so much for the Raichu. Or we just top deck to Dedenne. You know what? That works too. We can get ourselves the Axew. Seems good. Stellar Wish and maybe Welder. No. I'm not even gonna bother grabbing Giant Hearth. There's no point. We're not really gonna use it, I don't think. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll regret that down the road. Play Dedenne. Okay, we got turn 2 Haxorus, which is pretty good. I think I'm just going to pass. We'll let Jirachi get KO'd, and then we can bring in the Axew. We might be able to get a knockout. We have Viridian, we can get a Fire, we can draw like a Flint. I don't know. We have a pretty good hand. That's what I'm saying. We'll see if my opponent gets a KO this turn. So, it is Hoopa, not Absol. Good. Do they have a Thunder Mountain? No, they have a Lily for 5. If they don't get the knockout here, this will be pretty nice. Never mind. I didn't even realize they haven't even attached yet. They already did their dumb energy switch. Ooh. We could actually use the Lysander Labs before we play our own stadium down. That's not bad. That's why I didn't grab the Giant Hearth, though. Like, maybe I should have grabbed it, though, because we probably could have used it here, but whatever. We're fine. It's not ideal to lose Jirachi, but if we can knock out the Pikarom, we will be in a good spot. He can't judge me this turn, which is nice, because if he judges me, then I can't get the Haxorus into play. Alright, we'll see where he puts the energy. He's got to think that I'm not going to knock him out, so he's probably going to build himself up. No, he's building up the Raichu. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we can draw a good card here. Well, that works too. We get the Haxorus in play for free. Alright, we'll treasure. We'll get rid of a Metal Energy. Just to get another Axew. We need to keep up the Axew spam. We got 8 fires and 2 metals in the deck. Not bad. We'll attach, slap down a Viridian Forest, and we'll Cynthia here. Good thing we didn't have a Welder. And ooh, that's a good hand in turn. Well, we need a Rare Candy or Jirachi, but this is a pretty good hand, nonetheless. Should we just treasure Viridian? Yeah, we should. Should thin the deck out. I don't think we quite have a knockout, though. That's the issue here. Alright, let's see. Grind up. We're getting 5 energy on. Well, we're going to attack him regardless if we have a knockout or not, but let's see. Powerful Axe. 1 energy short. Could you imagine? Imagine being 1 energy short of getting a knockout on a tag team. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need 2 more energy on top of this to even take out the Raichu, bro. That is brutal. That is actually brutal. Oh, this is not good at all. I wish we had 160 HP because he just knocked me out with full blitz here. Oh, looks like he's gonna tag bolt me. Man, 30 HP. How much can we do with Axew? 20. Not even enough to knock him out. Man, that really sucks that we were just 1 energy short of getting the knockout. I mean, we had to attack him anyways, I think, just to like get damage on him, regardless of like whether or not we're getting the KO or not. But now our big Haxorus is gone. We have no signs of anything. We have 8 energy in the discard pile too. We'll see. Can we win this game at this point? I doubt it, but we'll see what we can cook up. Cynthia top deck's pretty good. Do I play the Crystal? Nah. We'll just Cynthia. I don't want to clunk my deck up. Okay. Unfortunately, we weren't really able to get what I really wanted there. We do have a Welder for next turn, though. The only problem is my opponent might have double custom catcher here, which is pretty bad. We do have a Welder next turn, though. So anything's possible. We need to start attaching to the Fraxure. I'm not going to play the metal because we don't have much metal energies left. Actually, that's the only one. So if I play it and he has a custom catcher KO here, we're screwed. And then we're just going to rely on our Welder. This is kind of the issue with the deck. It can fall apart pretty easily if you don't set up. It just sucks we weren't able to get the knockout. Let's see if he has custom catchers in the deck. I don't even know. I've never seen these judge builds. I know about them. I've heard about them. I heard the name Supreme Court is very not good. We'll just have to see if they do have the custom catcher here. They could attack me with Hoopa, which would be kind of annoying. They're probably going to go Raichu, though. I don't know. This game is probably impossible to win at this point, to be honest with you guys. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, it is impossible to win. What am I saying? Probably impossible. It is impossible to win. And there's double custom catcher. Which is bad. Which is really bad. They're going to double custom catcher me here. They're going to knock out my Fraxure. No, they're going to get a tag switch and energy. Okay, I was completely wrong about that. I really wish we had like a... If we had Mew in the deck, we could have knocked out the Pikarom sooner and then knocked this out. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get there. We don't have a Lance or anything. We're low on energy. We just gotta hope that we get Haxorus here. We still have a treasure and stuff like that. We should be okay. We got a lot of energy here. Alright, here we go. We're gonna Welder to the Fraxure. And we whiffed. And we whiffed the Haxorus. Couldn't even give me a treasure. Couldn't even give me a treasure. Alright guys, we're going to get into another game here. That was a weird loss. We were 1 energy short. Like, I mean, maybe sometimes it is better to just sit back and kind of let let your Haxorus build up energy, because after that loss, it seems like maybe that is the best call to do. Because if we go too aggressive with Haxorus, we kind of just get swamped, as you saw there. And oh my gosh, we have to start with Dedenne. Oh, that's a yikes. That's a big yikes. Starting to think we should just take Dedenne out and just run 4 Jirachis, but then we won't Dedenne out a bad hand, so that's a bad idea. Okay, they're playing another Pikarom deck, so we have another chance for redemption. Unfortunately, we had to start with like the worst thing we could start with here. They're gonna go straight for their Dedenne. They're gonna lose some switches, but they have 2 energy in the discard now for Tapu Koko Prism Star, which is very annoying. I'll see if we can draw. I don't know if we can draw Pokemon, we can get Jirachi down. I mean, if not, we'll probably have to like treasure, maybe away the Mount Coronet, and get ourselves a Axew. Or just draw the Jirachi. You know what, game? I take back anything bad I ever said about this deck. I really do. We'll see if they're playing the Judge build, like the last guy. I mean, it doesn't really matter what build they're playing. You know, we're still going to be in for some. I guess the Judge build is worse because they have so much like options. Well, Cynthia, I could have like held the hand, I guess, because we had the Haxorus, but no, that's stupid. All right, nice. We got a Pokecom again. That will get us 2 Jirachis. I am doubling down on my Jirachis here. I am not taking the same mistake as I did last game. All right, we'll Stellar Wish. Probably just for Cynthia. No Rare Candy, unfortunately, for next turn. That's fine. All right, we'll play this to get rid of maybe the Welder. We can always get another Welder next turn. I don't know, I might regret that, but I need everything else, like the Viridian. He's probably going to bump the stadium, that's why I'm like not getting rid of the thing there. I guess we can go into another Jirachi. Do another Stellar Wish. There's Rare Candy. We have Lance. That's not bad either. Let's take the Lance. I don't know, that's kind of risky though. Should I just take the Lance or should I just go for the Rare Candy? We'll take the Lance, screw it. You know what, let's have some fun. Let's take that Lance. Say, hey, if you knock out my Jirachi here, I'm just going to get a Lance Prism Star and get 2 Haxorus to play. Well, that'll make things a bit easier too. Alright, let's see what my opponent does here. There's a Pokecom putting back the Raichu. That's probably going to get them the Koko Prism because I got the 2 energy in the discard. No, they're actually going to Zapdos. Zapdos will be a little annoying to get through. This is where I wish we had room for, like, Custom Catcher, but, man, this deck, man, there is... I'm gonna say it again, there is not that much room in the deck for Custom Catcher. There's that Stadium Nav. If they do get Double Tails, we get another turn of Giant Hearth. That'll be really nice, so hopefully they get Double Tails here. No, of course not. Let's see what they get. They get a Lysander Labs. That's fine, we have the Counter Stadium. Or we can potentially just do Grind Up. Do we have to be in the active? No. So we can just do Grind Up. Get rid of that. Let's see what they do. Are they going to knock me out? Yep, it looks like they will. Still no Koko Prism, so they're still not getting much energy in play. So like, maybe I can afford to KO this thing. Let's see. Get that beautiful Lance off. Nope. 2 Haxorus. Let's go. Alright, now what do I want to do? We're kind of in a weird spot still. I think we'll Stellar Wish first. Ooh, Fiery Flint or Fire Crystal. Okay, Fiery Flint it is. I see what we gotta do. We'll get rid of these. Maybe I should have gone rid of the Viridian. Whatever, it's fine. We don't really need this. Like, we have 1 more in the deck. We'll be fine. We can play down Heat Factory. No, we should Grind Up first. We don't have a Metal Energy, so then we might need the Viridian for that. I guess we should then Viridian. Yeah, we'll just take a knockout here. Judging from my opponent's setup, they might not have much, so they might not be able to respond with an immediate KO themselves. I could actually Grind Up away their Viridian Forest too. It's not really going to matter. They'll probably have another stadium anyways. We'll knock him out. And the next turn, we should be able to KO this Raichu potentially if he doesn't knock me out. Another Metal Energy, that's amazing. So now we're just going to rely on finding our fire crystals to get back those energies. But yeah, that's not bad. This game is already going 50 times better than that last Pikarom match. Now it's up to my opponent to figure out a way to knock me out this turn. Which if he does, it's not the end of the world, but it'll definitely suck because we have 4 energy on us. We're already very powered up and ready to go. So I'll have to see if my opponent is able to get a KO here. Again, they haven't played a Cocoa Prism yet, which is a little worrying. We'll see, though, what they got. We shall see what they got. There's a Volkner, okay. Will that get them the knockout? Pokecommon Energy. So they can get Cocoa Prism. If they have like a Thunder Mountain in their hand, they definitely have it. But they didn't Stadium Nav for it, which leads me to believe they don't have the Thunder Lab, because they got Lysander Labs instead. Unless they wanted to use that as cannon fodder, because they may have known that I was going to use Grind Up regardless. Hilariously, they could actually Tingly return me, which would be very annoying. But that would waste their GX attack. And then we don't have to worry about Tag Bolt on my Dedenne-GX. That could be how I lose the game, is potentially by Dedenne getting knocked out by Tag Bolt. I mean, just gotta hope they don't have a knockout here, guys. No, they have a knockout. Of course they do. They just retreat, energy switch. I actually... Pikarom, man. Why does Lightning have to be so OP? The salt levels are high. The salt levels are very high. Now, what do we draw? Ooh, not bad. Okay. Here's what we do. We'll attach a Mental Energy. We'll Cynthia. No Fire Crystals. What about this? A Brock's Grit? I mean, it's not bad. We didn't really get much here. We don't have much energy left in the deck either. That's pretty embarrassing. While they have 4 cards in their hand, they might not have the double Custom Catcher. I mean, we got that going for us. Could Guard Press them for 30. Put them down to 230 HP, which will make it easier to knock them out Powerful Axe. But then by that point, they'll have another knockout ready to go. That doesn't actually seem very good. I don't want to lose my Jirachi, though, not gonna lie. Maybe I just get another Axew here. Get rid of the Rare Candy, get another Axew, and sacrifice it. That could have been a second Haxorus, so that's the only issue with this. We'll save the grind up. If the Viridian sticks around, we can do another grind up here. This ain't good, man. This ain't good. We need to get a bunch of energy back. We actually prized a few energies too, I realized. Since we literally only energy left in the deck is that 1 Mental Energy. So we actually prized a decent amount of energies. Which isn't making this game any easier, unfortunately. If they double Custom Catcher my Haxorus here, this is going to be really bad. Really, really bad. I don't know. We're putting up more of a fight than the last game, though, which is making me feel a little bit better. If we can knock out this Raichu here, we'll get knocked out by Zeraora, but, like, and then we figure out a way to knock out Zeraora, we could win the game. So, that is available to us. Okay, we might as well play the Viridian. At this point, Rare Candy is just gone. We're just not even going to bother. At this point, we're in desperate need of a Fire Crystal, which we didn't find. Guess we can Giant Hearth with Brock's Grit. But then we can't do Welder. Ooh, this is really awkward, bruh. This is really, really awkward. I guess I Welder the 1 energy and then hope it finds me a Fire Crystal. I don't know. This doesn't seem great, but let's see what happens. Nope, no Fire Crystal. Of course not. And they're in the deck. They are in the deck. I'm starting to think we should run like 3 now, to be honest with you. Well, we might as well just Stellar Wish again. Nope, we didn't find it. We can take the Cynthia, I guess. This is pretty bad. We'll see if my opponent gets a double custom catcher off to knock out my Haxorus. Man, where the heck are our Fire Crystals at, bruh? We got 2 and they're in the deck. We don't have many cards. We got 11 cards left. I don't know how we haven't found it yet. We've done like 3 Stellar Wishes and we still haven't found a Fire Crystal. That's really embarrassing. Like, at this point, it's like almost impossible to win in my opinion, but I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. But really, as long as I just don't knock out these Haxoruses, I guess we have a chance of winning. They're bringing in the weaker tag team, which makes, okay, you know, it's not too bad. They're bringing in that weaker tag team. They're probably going to set up a tag bolt play here. As long as we just don't with Fire Crystal, we should be able to get a knockout here on my opponent's Pikarom. So I'm actually not too worried. Hopefully they build themselves up. If they build themselves up, we knock them out. We could win the game if they have to respawn with a Zero Aura. And they are. Okay, so maybe this win isn't so hard to do after. How much energy have they played? 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 5, 7, 8, 9. So still have a few left. Okay, come on. What are we drawing here? About time! About time, game. Holy. About time. Thank you. Like, took you long enough to give me that stupid Fire Crystal. Alright, let's look for the other one. Mount Coronet will do for now, I guess. I mean, we might lose. They might have double custom catcher, to be honest with you. So the Dedenne's probably going to get knocked out anyways, but you know what? It's the thought that counts, right? Okay, so how are we doing this? We can Mount Coronet, get that mental energy back. We definitely have a KO here. That is, without a doubt, going to be a thing. I think we just Welder. How much do we need? So we're doing 90, 130, 170, 210, plus an attachment. Okay, so we have a knockout. So we can probably just do grind up. Attach again. This is the turn where we do Brock's Grit. Doesn't even matter what I put back, does it? That might clunk the deck up. That's the only issue with doing that, but we got some energy back, which is the important thing. We have the Giant Hearth and Welder too. Alright, this will knock him out. 250. And we might be able to finish this game off after all. Maybe, unless he has a double custom catcher. If he has a double custom catcher, I just lose. But we're coming close to winning this game. This is the closest this deck has come to winning. And there's, okay, there's a grind up. Then we can Giant Hearth 2 energies, Welder to the Haxorus. This is looking pretty good. As long as my opponent doesn't have double custom catcher, we might actually be able to win this game. We might actually, unless he reset stamps me too. Which he is. Okay, never mind. There goes that availability. And we didn't get anything good. Oh no. We're gonna lose. Okay, we still have Cynthia though, I guess, which could still draw us into a few things. Unless he just has double custom catcher, it just puts me out of misery. We'll see. I don't know. We're coming close to winning this game, though, which makes me feel a little bit more happier about this Haxorus deck. It's making me feel a little bit more happier. So maybe, yeah, maybe, like, looking at it now, maybe it is best to, like, kind of let your Haxorus sit on the bench and kind of build up some energy while you kind of Stellar Wish your way. And, yeah, they're bringing in the Raichu. Well, it's all down to this Stellar Wish. I'm glad we played that Brock's Grid, because that would be a horrible card to get off a Stellar Wish. So I'm glad we did that. So we just need Cynthia here. Which we didn't get, so yeah. That is game over, folks. That is indeed game over. We lose. Well, maybe not, unless he has no energy to attack me there. By this point, there's no way I'm winning this game, let's be honest with you. That reset stamp pretty much lost me here. We would have won the game, I think, too, without that reset stamp. So that kind of sucks. We don't even have a way to attack. You could just lightning ride, right? Yeah, that's game. Dang it, bro. To be fair, that was the closest we have come to winning with this Haxorus deck. But I think I'm going to wrap today's PTCGO video here, guys, with those games. The deck is fun, but, like, I don't know, man. You need too much energy for Haxorus. I've seen some other builds that use stuff like Victini, Prism Star to get your energy back. I mean, overall, it was a fun deck to play. It's just really down to like how you're finding your energy. I don't know, I feel like the energy amount was pretty perfect. Fortune Energy seemed pretty well. We had that turn there where we obliterated a Pika ROM. But I don't know, man. The deck is kind of weird. I do like it though, but in the long run, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to buy a pack from the shop here. I think, just to round out the video, I don't really know what pack set I want to buy though. That's the only issue. But yeah, I do like the deck. It's fun to play. And maybe it does have potential to be a potential archetype. Let's get a Platinum Freeze pack. Let's go OG. But yeah, Haxorus, there you go, guys. What do you guys think about it? We played against 2 Pika ROM decks. We got destroyed. And yeah, but still, you know what? I like the deck. If you're able to really get that Haxorus going and you're able to accumulate a lot of energy in your hand and you're able to build it up and you get lucky with your, Stellar Wish and stuff, you can go off. We might have been in a better spot there had we not whiffed so much. I got a Cuff Egger, I guess. Had we not whiffed so much off of the thing, we definitely would have been in a better spot there for sure. If we were able to find the Fire Crystal a little bit sooner, because we were really looking for that Fire Crystal. But overall, I think the deck, honestly, didn't play that bad for us. We got to get a Lance Prism Star into play, which is pretty good. Times like that, I guess I wish I had the Dragonite, because we could have then just Dragonited for the Cynthia and try to guarantee us a new hand of 6 before grind up to try and kill that Raichu. I don't know, maybe like a Dragon Talon would be good, because there are going to be times where you're going to be just a little shy of the knockout, as you can see there. Even in that first game, we were really just short of the knockout. So I don't know. Anyways, that's our latest piece of video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to help me on the road to reaching 6,000 subscribers. And of course, make sure to check out the sponsor, Kirk at TCG. Use my discount code LDF and get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Follow me on Twitter down below too to stay up to date with all my tweets and all that goody stuff. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on a PTCGO video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.